Hello everyone, I am Sachin Sirohi. In this video I will discuss NumPy. So NumPy topic is very useful for the data scientists, those are working with Python. So today I will discuss NumPy in detail. So what is the difference between NumPy and why we use this? So if we are talking about the NumPy, so NumPy is a numerical Python basically used for the array. With the help of NumPy, we can create single dimensional array, two dimensional array or the multi-dimensional array. So NumPy is fast as compared to the list. We can also create some basic data in the list, but the list is more useful when we have a small data. So in a large number of array, so the NumPy is more useful because it is fast. And inside the NumPy we have lots of functions are there, like to sort the particular array and to create the 3D array and to to copy the array, and the view functions and some other functions are there like where functions, like to fetch the particular value, to filter out them, no need to mention the if condition. So there are lots of benefits of the NumPy. So in this video I will discuss all things in practically, and definitely after completing this video you will understand the working and the strategy and the importance of NumPy into the Python. So let's see the video.
Mostly used for the array, like we can create single dimensional, two dimensional and the multi-dimensional array with the help of NumPy. So it is a one dimensional, two dimensional and 3D, that means three dimensional. After that we have discussed the NumPy. We can create the single dimensional array look like this, print them and to check the type. So you can see the values are there and the type of the array, and we can also slice them. That means someone want to print some specified value, so can you print them. After that we can check out the shape means how many values are there, so you can use them. But inside the shape we can print. So the shape is 10. We have only the 10 elements, 10 record, 10 values in a particular array. And we can also fetch out according to the index number. And after that we have created a matrix. Matrix means just hold the value on a 0 0 0 1 similar position, but not by the array. I have declared with the help of matrix. So it is the matrix. It is, you can say, that a nested uh, list. To print them, to check the type, to print the value, and to print value in 0 0 it will print the 10, because it is 0 0 and it is 0 1 and it is something different. And obviously the multi-dimensional array, so we can create the multi-dimensional, or you can say that it is a two-dimensional. Behalf of this bracket, if the two brackets are there, so we can say that two-dimensional. If the three brackets are there, so we can say that it is a three-dimensional array. And after that we can print any specified value according to the index number. So the index row number is 0 and column number is 1. So 0 and 1 it will print the 10. No, sorry, row number is 0 and the value column is 1. So it is 0 0, it is 0 1. 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. So it is the index number of the matrix. And we can check it is a 3 by 3 matrix. And after that, I have discussed what is three dimensional. So you can see 1, 2, 3. So it is the three dimensional array where we have the three dimensions. So we can print the array and we can check the shape of the array. So we have the three dimension, 3 by 3. The dimensions, and again we can provide the dimension like it is a single, but now I want to change the data shape into the two dimensional. So we can pass here the ending to, it is become the two dimensional. You can say that two brackets are there, and after that we can check the shape and we can check the dimensions. Now reshape the array. Now in the reshape array I have declared a single dimensional array and now print them. It is very simple. But inside the two dimensional array I want to give the reshape. So to split the or to reshape the array like 2 comma 4, 2 row 4 column. So it will give the output similar this manner, 2 row, that means 2 row and 4 column, and it is a 4 row, 4 row and 2 column. So we have a reshape function to reshape the array. And after that I have discussed when we are declaring the array, so we can specify the type of the particular array. So it is the array. By default we can check the value integer, but when we have defined some float value or some decimal values like points based value, but I want to define the index I means sorry, data type I means it is an integer value. So print and to check the data type. So now it become the float, but the float value become the integer. You can see this float value become the integer. And after that, if we have a numeric value and we want to change the type of the data into the float, so it becomes the float. So it depends on us. We want to change into integer, we want to change to float, and we want to change to string or letters. And after that, I have discussed convert float value based array into integer. Obviously, if we have an array and we are the value into the floats, but I want to change into the integer. So we have a function array for, that means inside this array we have a function as type. So with the help of as type and I provide the particular integer, so it will change into the numeric, and you can say that it is a float value and now it becomes the integer. Now last one thing, the NumPy array, the difference between copy and the view. It is very important as per the interview point of view also when we want to ask into the NumPy. Like when we are just to hold the similar array and we want to change something. Like take an example. So the copy function will not reflect into the original array, but the view will reflect into the original because it not contain on copy. So you can see the np.array, I have created a single array, array 1, Now I want to copy the array1 dot copy into array2, array1 dot copy array2. So I want to copy one array into second. Now if I have changed the value of this one into array2, so it will not reflect. You can see in previous one, so I have printed all the value. First time array1, second time array2. So we have all the value. But when I change the position index number 0, so it change column. But after that, if I want to print again, so it will not change into the original. So that is the reason. But if we are talking about in the view, so inside the view we have the same array, and we are just working with the view. Do not contain the on copy. It will just link them. And if we change again into the index number 0 of the particular array, so you can see it will change the on copy and as well as into the original copy. So that is the advantage of the view. And after that, the last one things like transpose change the shape of the given array. Like we have the array, so it is a two-dimensional. I want to reshape them. So np dot transpose the programming. So it will be like the rows become column. You can see C and C++ there. Java and Python there. So the row become column, and the if I change, so we can change similar in the Excel. We have a transpose functions. Now last one, NumPy combine or concatenate. So with if we have the two array 1 and array 2, like 6 and 7, I have given the naming. So I want to combine them. So if we place here the plus, so it will not just concatenate. It is just arithmetical work. So it give the answer 5, 7, 9. But if you are talking about any specified functions like concatenate, so 6 and 7, so it will just concatenate the value 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. And if we want to concatenate into the axis wise like 1, 2, 5, 6, only this want to concat, so we can pass the axis. Now I want to discuss some new things in array. So splitting NumPy array, like I want to create one array, like import NumPy as np and create an array, like array 1, 2, whatever you like, np dot array and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60, and arr1 equal to np dot split arr1 comma 2. So I want to split the particular array into two areas. So class, you are getting my point. What I'm saying, like we are just performing some few functions are there to complete the NumPy. And after that, today I will also discuss some new things in Python. Any query? Perfect. Now, Now after that I want to discuss some more thing, like we have learned the how we can concatenate, how we can split, how we can check the type of the particular numpy, how we can check the shapes and the dimensions, and to split them. So there are some lots of functions are there when we are working with the array in using with the numpy. But some more thing I want to discuss. So you are asking me, like, if we have a array, like find out even number from array, something like that. Different or something like that. So by default it will split one more and to take the rest of the value here. Okay. I want to use numpy search. So inside the numpy search we have a function name is where use for search. Now take an example. If I'm just providing the value, mm, like we have the value data. Inside data, like we have the number of value 11, 22, 40, 60, 30, 13, 41, 60, 50. So we have some values. Now I want to show only those values are evens. So np dot array. Anyone can give the answer how we can search and how we can show only the even values. Anybody want to say how we can fetch the even values? I'm waiting the answer. Anyone? No? Okay. Now see the example. If when we have large data and we want to show only some numeric value and some value as per the demand. So now I can print result equal np dot where. So np dot where is a particular function similar like that. We can pass any condition. So I want to pass the data divide by 2 equal to 0. If all values divided by 2 and equal 0, so that is even. We can also type here even. You can see the okay. So it give the index number basically, where the index number of the E1 is 1, where the index number of the like E1 this one. If someone give the answer like 7, so 7 is not the, so it will change the index number. Now anybody can give the answer like how the index number is show, but I want to show the value. So we can show the value, something like that, like data. You can see even value. So it is the index number of the even value. And it is data. Oh, it is a even values. Got it class? Now it's a very perfect example for searching the value. You can search any value. You can search the name. You can find anything. Like if we have number of data and we want to visualize. So now see the example. So anybody like want to see the some more examples, so can discuss like if we have some departments. I want to discuss a case study. One more example which is very helpful. We have numbers of employee. Inside this one, I want to pass the number of employee salary department wise. So I want to pass the IT department. And inside the IT department, I want to pass some salaries. So it is the one department salary record. Second, sales department. Now, marketing department. And again, I want to pass here IT department again. So now it is sufficient. We have the three departments: IT, sales, and the marketing. Firstly, I want to show the total salary department wise. Anybody can give how we can show the total salary department wise? Okay. So firstly, to print emp info, inside emp info, whenever we pass the emp info, okay, some comma there. So whenever we pass this emp info, so it will provide complete data. But now the question is that we want to print only some values. So I don't have any values right now. So I want to read by the loop for like D in emp info, and I want to print D. So the department name is shown successfully. Now the question is that I want to show the total salary department wise. So emp info, inside this one we can pass D. You can see all the salaries are there. But now my questions, I want to show the salary department wise. So it is department and it is salary. So I want to show the total salary. So we can use some built-in functions. So it is the total salary department wise. Now the question is that I want to show only the salary of IT department. Anybody can give the answer how we can show the salary of the particular department. Okay, Callan, Rahil, Srish and Vijay. Okay. And anybody else? Okay. So we have a two method, like firstly we can specify inside here, and we can also pass some conditions. If the D equal IT department. So if the condition hold true, so you can see only the IT department salary will be printed. So it is just a example by which we can store the data and to perform some data manipulation task. But here the np is also inside the np.where is also a function to compare some value which is exist into the array. So similar, we have a logic, and the np where basically give the index number 1 2 3 something, and I have used the index number inside the data. So the index number give the value where the uh, numeric values are there. Similar, we can pass this logic with the help of comprehension. Like what is a comprehension? So we just pass the result, and to pass any value for d in emp info, and if d equal IT department, then d, that means it will provide the value, then d, so we can sum the emp info. So we have a method, so it will traverse one by one and it will provide the value, and the value we can print them. Okay, the everything is clear. Perfect. So inside the comprehension, you can see the EMP info, EMP info naming problem. And if I want to show, so it is same. Now the code is very easy. This code is simple code, and this code is some lengthy code. So it depend on the data scientist, like which strategy, which function they want to implement into the any existing logics. So if we know all the techniques, we know all the things clear, so we can also use some short techniques. Comprehension is a short method to perform some looping concept, some conditions in Python. Got it, class? I think it is clear what is the case study and the comprehension. Now search sorted. So the search sorted, this is a method called search sorted, which perform a binary search in an array and return the index where the specified value would be inserted to maintain search order. Search sorted method is assumed to be used in sorted array. Similar, we have the value. So we have the value. So the values in not a sequence. So I want to similar work np dot search sorted inside the data. We can also pass here the result. I want to check where the value from the index number 2. So if we are talking about the 2, so it will give the 0 where the value of the particular, if the Like in the similar, if I'm talking about the where, so where check the value, it will exist and it will give the index number as per the given criteria. But the search sorted, we can pass the value. Like if I pass the value 2, so there is no value are there. And if I pass the 22, and it will give the index number. So the 22 is not on a index number 3. Firstly, it will sort out, arrange them, then it will give the value. Like what is the internal working? So you can say first it will sort, then give the index values. So that is the reason it gives the index value 3. So it is the help of the search sorted. So in NumPy we have a sort function also to sort the data. If someone asks me like can we sort on the right hand side, obviously. So the similar, so similar we have a data like 22. So there is any 22 from the right hand side. Actually I want to pass the two value 60 and 60. You can see it give the index value 10. Similar I want to find here the 60. So it give the 8. So it give from the starting where index number, and if I give the right hand side, so it give the value on the right hand side like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right hand side. So we have also the method in the NumPy to search the value on the left hand side and on the right hand side when we want to search out data from this one. Sorting, similar in Excel or in some other tool we have a sorting. Sorting means putting element in order, sequence manner. Like similar we have the data. Similar we have some values, details, and np dot array. So we have 100, 50, 60, 20, 150, 160, 170, 10. So we have some values. Values are not sorted. So details, and after that I want to print. So now the all values are sorted by default. So the sort basically to arrange the number of values those are available into the array, and after that we can work them. So now I think now we have complete lots of the functions in NumPy, and we